Cold stairwells, roaches in the mail slots. Snow in the summer when the block got the same rock. Cut scars, zigzag down the knuckle like a road map. Corner skull, camera crush your brother in a toe tag. Rust on the fire escape, ice on the landlord. Kids learn math, counting money from my handoff. Talk cheap, cheap, mouth full of cracked glass. One wrong laugh and they scrape you off the back glass. I ain't here to make friends, I'm here to survive. I grew teeth in the dark, learn to chew on the crime. You on war, say when I'm already outside. It's that cold street gospel, said they low gritty line. I ain't here to make peace, I'm here to stay alive. If you step on my name, you can step till you silent. Every scar on my skin is a pact with the night. It's that cold street gospel, either pray or you hide. Yeah. Basement full of whispers, names on the chalk wall, everyone crossed out, something like a roll call. Gunmetal breath when the air from the door swing. Whole room freeze like the handle got a frost ring. Mama pray louder than the shots in the alleyway. Bible on the table right beside the dirty razor blade. Judge got a smile like a wolf in the long road, so we learn code, talk numbers through the phone tone. I ain't here to make friends, I'm here to survive. I grew teeth in the dark, learn to chew on the crime. You on war, say when I'm already outside. It's that cold street gospel, set it low, gritty line. I ain't here to make peace, I'm here to stay alive. If you step on my name, you can step till you silent. Every scar on my skin is a pact with the night. It's that cold street gospel, either pray or you hide. I ain't here to make peace. I ain't here to make peace.
Steel gates up, sun hit the chrome on the cut-off truck. Sharp fade, one lace undone. Whole block know where I'm from. Corner store front, old heads posted. Smoking their lungs, they raise us on game. And a little bit of danger now. We the ones they point at like that's the change. Same part, same crate, same broke hoop rim, same chalk line where they took Lil' Tim. Still slide through head, high heart numb. If I bleed on this block, that's where I'm from. This for the concrete cracked and scarred. This for my day ones taking the charge. This for the nights we prayed in the yard. Street pride, chest out, we go hard. Throw it up once, throw it up twice, throw it up. If you from the struggle, that's your life. Concrete and chrome, that's all right. Street pride, chest out, we go hard. We go hard. I'ma work doubles, I work hustle. Flip that pack, then I pray I don't stumble. Picked up scars, picked up a case. Picked up pace when they picked up the chase. Siren sing, I ain't tryna die, I'm tryna live like a king. Still kiss my cross when the phone line ring. Hope it ain't news that'll break my wing. Tattoo ink, letters on skin. That ain't for fashion, that's next to kin. Every little line say never fold. Every little tear say never told. This for the concrete cracked and scarred. This for my day ones taking the charge. This for the nights we prayed in the yard. Street pride, chest out, we go hard. Throw it up once, throw it up twice, throw it up. If you from the struggle, that's your life. Concrete and chrome, that's alright. Street pride, chest out, we go hard. Yeah, we go hard. Hands up high for the ones ain't here. Hands up high for the ones in the rear. Hands up high if you still got fear. And drop them down low cause you made it this year. Made it, made it, made it, made it, made it this year. Made it, made it, made it, made it, made it. This for the concrete cracked and scarred. This for my day ones taking the charge. This for the nights we prayed in the yard. Street pride, chest out, we go hard. Throw it up once, throw it up twice, throw it up. If you from the struggle, that's your life. Concrete and chrome, that's all. Street pride, chest out, we go hard. Yeah, we go hard.
Ooh. hoodie up, facing the shadow, I'm waiting. Flick of a light at a glow, show you exactly who you playing. Crack stairwell, roach you run when we steppin'. Talk on your name, we pull up quiet, no question. Cold towels, cold eyes, you ain't built for this tension. You post tough lines online, we post up in person. Rust stains on my Timbs, rust stains on the curb. You don't live like this, you gotta stand on your words. It get cold in the basement, ain't no love in the pavement. Say my name, better say it with patience. For your block, see a whole new arrangement. We don't talk, we don't type, we don't claim it. We just slide and the silence get dangerous. Keep my rage in a rusty little cage. When it open, every rat fit it changes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Brown bad money, thick with the thumbprint stains. To that ride in the trunk, you can still smell fear in the grain. Concrete crib, mattress lean on the wall. Every knock at the door, got my hand on the draw. You brag big numbers, we count real cases. Courtroom packed, mama crying straight faces. You ain't never heard keys jangle for your freedom. You ain't never seen wolves, so go running and feed, yeah. It get cold in the basement, ain't no love in the pavement. Never say my name, better say it with patience. For your block, see a whole new arrangement. We don't talk, we don't type, we don't claim it. We just slide, then the silence get dangerous. Keep my rage in a rusty little cage. When it open, every rat feel the changes, yeah. Whole lot of talk, I'm bored. Whole lot of mess, no wars. We can meet right now, no warning. Moonlight, one car, one corner. If I move, that's final. Ain't no rivals, just chases. When I stare in that mirror at night, I see every day look in their faces.
Cold breath in the air, hands cracked, I still stare, yeah. Still in my coat, salt in my veins. Whole hood raised on block and change them cane. Learn math, counting who old, who late. Learn faith, watch it, who fold, who break. Block talk short, I say the rest. If I step close, you better say less. Got scars there at home when the night get quiet. Got a short fuse and the long ball ride. Yeah, it's that cold street gospel. Spit from a busted lip. Pray to the Lord, still watch you when the plan flip. When the hands slip, blood on the asphalt, shuffle my feet. I don't brag, I just breathe. Only rule that I keep. Live dark, that deep, cold street, food stamp summers, winter with the stove. Lil' homie 13 already look old. Mama got trembles, bottle on the floor. I made my first stack at the corner store. A new speech about peace, just booze and dead. If I say one, it better run it big. Eyes like cameras, I don't miss frames. I remember every face, I don't miss names. It's that cold street gospel. Script from a busted lip. Pray to the Lord, still watch you when the plan flip. When the hands slip, blood on the asphalt, shuffle my feet. I don't brag, I just breathe. Only rule that I keep. Live dark, die deep. Cold street, yeah. Let's give them good, you don't want that truth. My heart got boarded up, same time as my youth. I survive off rage in a pocket of hope. Now around my neck like a friend rope. Yeah, is that cold street gospel? Split from a busted lip. Pray to the Lord, still watch you when the plan flip. When the hands slip, blood on the asphalt, shuffle my feet. I don't brag, I just breathe. Only rule that I keep. Live dark, got deep. Cold street, cold street. Yeah. Dirty staircase, paint peeling off the rail. Hold it on the corner, says my name like a tail. Chrome in the hoodie, papered in the stock. I don't talk on the phone, got to send them to the block. Sign a step, you can hear my lungs. Every star on my face came from someone's tongue. You brag on the stream, we brag at a weight. You post little memes, we post at your gate. Basement warnings, whisper through the vents. If I say on they ones, that's already a threat. You paying with a life, I ain't ready to regret. Basement warnings, you ain't heard them all yet, nah. Basement warnings written on the wall and dust. Whole room freeze when they mention us. You moving like it's dope, so moving like it's damp. Basement warning, you ain't heard them all yet. Metal door buzz, slide through, eyes low. Table full of bill slips, dice by the stove. Old blood on my flow, new bills in the night. If my name in your mouth, then your name in the plot. I don't do rap beef, I just do routes. I don't drop this tracks, I drop by your house. You pray I forget, I don't sleep that deep. I keep faces in the list when my secrets keep. Basement warnings, whisper through the vents. If I say on they ones, that's already a threat. Playing with a life, I ain't ready to regret. Basement warning, you ain't heard them all, yeah. Basement warnings written on the wall and dust. Cold won't freeze when they mention us. You're moving like it's dope, so I'm moving like it's Blair. Basement warning, you ain't heard them all, yeah, yeah.
Black hoodie, cold jaw. Hands in my coat, one claw. Talk tough, get chalked on the crosswalk. We don't do talk, we turn talk off. Rust flakes on the stair rail. Lil' homie keep working the school mail. If that bag come light, that's a funeral. Moms cry, we just call that usual.
Get cold in the alley, don't slip.
Don't slip.
Wrong word, wrong move, that's it.
That's it.
We don't post, we don't brag, we hit.
Hey.
If I say that it's up, then it's lit. Hey.
It get cold in the alley, no love. No love. Everything that I lost, drew blood. Drew blood. If you stand on the block, stand tough.
Stand tough.
Cause the street don't care about us.
Hey.
Brick dust in my lungs, I don't cough. I just stare through the 10, mask off. You can see what I did in my eye. Every line on my face, one lie. Slide by, slow creep, no sound. Whole whip full of wolves from the town. You gon' pray, you gon' beg, you gon' plead. But the last thing you hear is my feet.
Get cold in the alley, don't slip. Wrong word, wrong move, that's it.
That's it.
We don't post, we don't brag, we hit. If I say that it's up, then it's lit. Hey.
It get cold in the alley, no love. No love. Everything that I lost, drew blood. Drew blood. If you stand on the block, stand tough.
Stand tough.
Cause the street don't care about us.
Hey.
Late night, same corner, same curse. If these walls could talk, they need a hearse. Yeah. Mama worked doubles, pop stayed gone. Fridge held ketchup and tap water cold. Cousin caught 20 for a brick in the dream. Judge gave a speech, then shattered the team. First pack fronted on the back of a bus. Eyes on my sneakers, heart full of rust. Old heads laughing, you gon' end up stuck. But my phone on silent and we still need lunch. Homie hit my line, said he slid, now he shook. Blood on his hoodie from a half-second look. Sirens in the distance like a lullaby wrong. I wrote my first prayer on the backwood gone. Street raised me in a cold way. Concrete grip open the hallway. Every scar on my soul got a story.
Every tear on the floor mandatory. I don't brag, I just bleed on the track. Cause the dead don't get away back. If I make it out this mess, that's glory. Till then I'm stuck in this hood horror story. Food stamps card with a cracked up stripe. Clerk watch close like I planned to swipe. Schoolyard jokes on the holes in my coat. Teacher said focus, I was thinking about dope. Big bro gone over old beef pride. T-shirt murals on the passenger side. We ain't talk peace, we just talk payback. Funeral flowers turn to late night gas. Police patrolling like we already guilty. Hands on the hood, face on the building. They ask questions, we ask for what? Whole block silent, but the pain too much. Street raised me in a cold way. Concrete crib open the hallway. Every scar on my soul got a story. Every tear on the floor mandatory. I don't brag, I just bleed on the track. Cause the dead don't get away back. If I make it out this mess, that's glory. Till then I'm stuck in this horror story. Can you see a halo on a kid that's sin? Can you love a heart with a record in ink? If I dry this mask, can you see my hell? Would you turn your head or sit a minute dwell? Yeah. Street raised me in a cold way. Concrete crib open the hallway. Every scar on my soul got a story. Every tear on the floor mandatory. I don't brag, I just bleed on the track. Cause the dead don't get away back. If I make it out this mess, that's glory. Till then I'm stuck in this hood horror story.
Leather seats, ash on the glass, name ring bells, I don't gotta ask. Cold eyes, wrist like a vault, talk real life, city on pause. Deals in a whisper, cash in a fold. Blessed and I'm brutal, mercy on hold. Walk through the lobby, guards at the door. Smile for the cameras, blood on the floor, yeah. Boss talk, marble floor. Calm voice, open doors. If I say it once, that's law. If I nod once, they fall. Gold teeth, frozen heart. Rich sense, blacked out car. I don't raise my tone, I rule. Gold Street King, stay cool. Hey. Old head, still pay respect. New kids, owe me a check. I don't chase, I choose and chill. Whole scene shift when I sit still. Designer on denim, dust on my soul. Angel on my left, right side cold. You can feel the fear hang in the air. I don't need a crowd, power in the step. Boss talk, marble floors. Calm voice, open doors. If I say it once, that's law. If I nod once, they fall. Gold teeth, frozen heart. Rich sin, blacked out car. I don't raise my tone, I rule. Gold Street King, stay cool.
Ice in my step. Talk like a breeze. Walk like a duck. yeah. Marble floors, I pat them in socks. Suit on, still carrying blocks. Boardroom talks ain't cold as a block, yes sir. Then I tell them what's what, yeah. Black car, backseat, recline. Catalog sends in my mind. Calm voice, but the numbers ain't kind. Ask once, and I never ask twice, nah. Cut ties, cut loss, cut clean. If I said it, then I meant what I mean. Champagne chillin' in the styrofoam ring. Same on my chain, but I do devilish things. I got marble floors and murder eyes. Calm when I talk, you can hear the power rise. If I nod once, that's somebody's sunrise. Cold in my heart, but the wrist baptized. Move like a ghost through the city at night. Soft when I speak, but I sanction the price. You can see the rank in the way I arrive. Luxury pain, that's a different kind of life. 10 missed calls, I let them all ring. If it ain't about kings, I don't hear a thing. Whole crew fed, every plate got steam. Loyalty inked in the lines of the scheme. Silk shirts smell like greed and smoke. Still keep cold in the fold of my coat. Smile in your face, then I lean in close. Say one word and the whole world choke, yeah. Never do threats, just calendars marked. If it's on date, then it's handled in part. Talk real light, but I carry that dark, yeah. Everything signed with a hidden remark. I got marble floors and murder eyes. Calm when I talk, you can hear the power rise. If I nod once, that's somebody's sunrise. Cold in my heart, but the wrist baptized. Move like a ghost through the city at night. Soft when I speak, but I sanction the price. You can see the ring in the way I arrive. Luxury pain, that's a different kind of life. I don't brag, I breathe. I don't flex, I feed. If you sit at this feet, you gon' bleed for the seed. I got marble floors and murder eyes. Calm when I talk, you can hear the power rise. If I nod once, that's somebody's sunrise. Cold in my heart, but the wrist baptized. Move like a ghost
through the city at night. Soft when I speak, but I sanction the price. You can see the rank in the way I arrive. Luxury pain, that's a different kind of life.
Whole block froze up. Eyes on me. Concrete heart. No ID. Woke up to sirens and steam in the air. Mama in the kitchen, pain in the chair. Rent on the table, gun on the fridge. Prayers on the floorboard, stains on the crib. Learn math, counting unpaid bills. Learn faith, watching unmarked grills. Learn fast how the handshake switch. Smile in your face, point you out to a snick. I seen homies turn ghosts in a week. Fresh white tee now framed on the sheet. Judge gave time like he handing out gum. Talk slick, cold future go numb. Yeah, stairs smell like piss and defeat, but we still play cards on the landing deep. Baby on the hip, scale on the dresser. Either be a meal or the one who apply pressure. This that cold staircase, tall we ain't safe. Steel in the pocket, scars on the face. Trust get you killed, love get you laced. Hunger in the eyes, rage in the waist. Ride for the fam, die for the cold. Heart full of stone, mind in that mold. Pray for a day I ain't stuck in this mold. But till then, I'm walking on nails in the cold. Block full of candles, same old song. T-shirts, liquor, they gone before dawn. Kids play tag around yellow tape line. Laugh too loud, tryna drown out crime. Dope boy dreams in a broke boy jacket. Hand me down heat, hope cops don't snatch it. Slide through the alley, wall full of names. Each one a lesson I carve in my brain. OG said, little man, move small. Paper over pride, but don't lose heart. Never show fear, but don't fake brave. Only one life, choose who you save. So I keep one eye on the back door lamp. Other on the ones who watch what I stand.
Shake one hand, other hand on the latch. I don't hug much, I seen too many collapse.
This that cold staircase, talk we ain't safe. Steel in the pocket, scars on the face. Trust get you killed, love get you laced. Hunger in the eyes, rage in the waist. Ride for the fam, die for the cold. Heart full of stone, mind in that mold. Pray for a day, I ain't stuck in this mold. But till then, I'm walking on nails in the cold.
I ain't glorify pain, I report it. Blood on the page, every line distorted. If I make it out, I'ma drag on with me. But for now, whole soul on empty air. Yeah.
This that cold staircase, talk we ain't safe. Steel in the pocket, scars on the face. Trust get you killed, love get you laced. Hunger in the eyes, rage in the waist. Ride for the fam, die for the cold. Heart full of stone, mind in that mold. Pray for a day, I ain't stuck in this mold. But till then, I'm walking on nails in the cold.
Yeah. Same hoodie, same stoop. When they're in my chest, I don't feel cute. Food stamps, phone tap, both true. Judge looking at me like, I know you. Mama say pray, but the rent late. Landlord banging on the door like a set date. Cousin got booked, wrong place, same state. He ain't coming home, only visits through the Plex gate. This that cold corner talk with a love then. Where you either find God or a coffin. Where the young turn numb, keep a jaw clenched. I've been walking through the fire, never soft since. This that cold corner talk, we don't play fair. Every handshake heavy with a blank stare. If you ain't from around here, you won't dare. Growing up, only options was a grave or a great chair. Talk cheap, my scars pay full price. Seen homies flip sides for a little slice. Seen ops turn ghosts in the blue lights. Seen tears on a t-shirt, too nice. I don't brag on the dirt, that was sad work. First pack in my hand, that was last church. Pastor tried to pull me from the bad turf, but the block had a hole, made my back hurt. It's that cold corner talk where the love then. Where you either find God or a coffin. Where the young turn numb, keep a jaw clenched. I've been walking through the fire, never soft since. It's that cold corner talk, we don't play fair. Every handshake heavy with a blank stare. If you ain't from around here, you won't dare. Growing up, only options was a grave or a great chair.
Brown bag. Yeah. Brown bag mornings, late night sin, same block story, different skin. Posted at the store, front step thrown, 3 deep posted but I move alone. Dice game jumping on the milk crate seats. Old heads watching say this loop repeats. Cop car crawling like it smell my past. Hand in my hoodie, palm still stained with cash. Shorty selling Lucy, say I'm next to fall. Says you married to the block, I just stare at the wall. Corner store confession, whisper to the glass. Pray I break the cycle before the days run past. Corner store confession, echo in my head. If I stay here waiting, either cage or dead. Payphone ringing, but it's tapped in fear. Name on a warrant that I still don't hear. OG in the back, bagging hope and grams. Telling kids in uniforms don't end up like I am. Food stamp card next to bloody bills. Same hands buying juice, once was paying for pills. Mama on the couch, TV loud, eyes red. Said, son, any route but the one your daddy led. Corner store confession, whisper to the glass. Pray I break the cycle before the days run past. Corner store confessions echo in my head. If I stay here waiting, either cage the dead. If these bricks could talk, they'd call me by name. Say I laugh like my father, but I die the same. Gunshots, gospel, blending by the door. I write my future in the dust on the floor. Blah, blah.
Brown bag on the counter, neon flicker in the glass door. Old head by the lotto machine, saying shorty that fast cash don't last long. Three homies deep on the corner, same story. Chrome in the waist, weak spine chasing glory. Lil Dre said I need it, I'm tired of being poor. Next week, his mama lighting candles on the floor. Brick row houses, paint peeled off the frame. Sirens like a soundtrack, kids learning names of every block captain. Runner in the plug, handshake, hug, all business. Fake love, I watch OGs count bands in the hallway. Learn more there than I ever did all day. In that broke down school with the cold towels. Principal scared to walk his own out. My cousin hit a lick, cop rims, then he flexed. Pulled up to the store, wrong time, wrong set. Drive-by blur, just noise, then quiet. White sheet flapping in the wind. Corner riot, corner store confessions. Late night lessons, money on the mind, but the streets keep pressing. Every little move is a lifelong question. You in or you out, it's the block's own heaven. Corner store confessions, still in tension. Smell of cheap liquor, whole hood stressing. If you make it out, that's a broken chain blessing. If you stay, better pray, every step's a confession. Dice bounce hard off the cracked brown towel. 10 on the floor, gun tuck, fake smile. Shorty with the tats, never had no dad, so the gang raised him up, only fam he had. He hit his first lick, bought kicks, then a chain. Felt 10 feet tall, but the glow was just pain. He ain't read signs, just read dollar bills. Didn't see the envy in the crew he called real. I seen a man trade his ring for a small bag, gold for a gram, whole life in a brown rag. Back of the store, old clerk say a prayer while he counting every cent, acting like he never cared. I'm at the same spot, hoodie up, thinking heavy. Palm on the grip, heart beating, hand sweaty. Playing in my head, door chime, then my mom walked in, looked me in the face like she see my sin. Corner store confessions, late night lessons. Money on the mind, but the streets keep pressing. Every little move is a lifelong question. You in or you out, this the block's own heaven. Corner store confessions, still in tension. Smell of cheap liquor, whole hood stressing. If you make it out, that's a broken chain blessing. If you stay, better pray, every step's a confession. How many ghosts in this one small block? How many names on a shirt, white chalk? How many chances I got before I drop? Clock tick loud, but the fear don't talk. She ain't say much, just grab my wrist tight. Boy, come home, I've been losing you at night. I saw my reflection in the freezer door pane. Mask on my face, stranger in my own name. Put the piece back, heard the shelf board creak. Felt 10 years older in that one slow week. Streets still cold, still hungry, still stressed. But I'd rather flip work with this pen in my chest. Now I spit these tales while the record rotates. Same store, same block, just a different fate. If you hear this rhyme, standing under that light, just know every quick dollar got a long dark height. Corner store confessions, late night lessons. Money on the mind, but the streets keep pressing. Every little move is a lifelong question. You in or you out, this the block's own heaven. Corner store confessions, still in tension. Smell of cheap liquor, whole hood stressing. If you make it out, that's a broken chain blessing. If you stay, better pray, every step's a confession.
Static on the tape, flicker of the sign, dice in a shoebox, all on the line.
dinner, eighth in the sugar jar. Uncle got a flask in the shower, brown bag by the radiator, peeling off strips for the landlord. I learned math, weighing out grams on the same board. Always smells like bleach and burnt toast. Old heads posted on the steps like they own the whole coast. They out them vans, little man, they don't circle for fun. But my block cold-blooded, even breath weigh a ton. Corner store confessions, every cent on sale. Praying over loose change, dreams in a plastic pail. If these bricks could testify, we'd all be in jail. Corner store confessions, same story, diff scale. Corner store confessions, every cent on sale. Praying over loose change, dreams in a plastic pail. If these bricks could testify, we'd all be in jail. Corner store confessions, same story, diff scale. Summer got a mean streak, kids chalk names on the asphalt. Candle wax dripping on the curb, mama screaming like it's our fault. Blue lights paint the window, grandma flipped the frame face down. Say a name in the wrong tone, you won't make it to the playground. Homie did it big, came home with a stranger stare. Tattooed tears under dry eyes like the ducks ain't there. 12 in my face, ask who running the hill. I see the mirror in they shades, know they hunting to kill. Corner store confessions. Corner store confessions, every cent on sale. Praying over loose change, dreams in a plastic pail. If these bricks could testify, we'd all be in jail. Corner store confessions, same story, diff scale. Corner store confessions, every cent on sale. Praying over loose change, dreams in a plastic pail. If these bricks could testify, we'd all be in jail. Corner store confessions, same story, diff scale. Lil' bro at the deli, bagging chips, counting days, sketching cars in his notebook, trying to draw new ways. I said, either get a ticket or you end up in a box. He laughed, ain't no exits, and went back to stacking stocks off. Corner store confession. Corner store confession. Corner store confession.
Dice it, touch it. Went on and speak. Yeah. Corner store glow. Dice it, concrete. Police take flat. When I win, speak. Corner store glow. Dice it, concrete. Police take flap. When I win, speak. Half moon over building. Steam from the lids of the pots in the hall. Old head nodding on the crate saying, little man, one call can't end it all. My cousin ran corners, black hoodie, brown paper bag, rubber band cash. I watched from the window, heard his laugh echo, then heard the blast. Signs like lullabies, mama on her knees in a church that we never use. Blood on a bus stop, last names on the wall in a market that never moves. So I learned math in the back room, counting up tens, put the singles to the side. 9 in the oven, hope in the ceiling, hard in the ride.
Black cold blocks, warm blood, all we know is push or drown. Whole hood built on mud, either lay low or hold this down. Whole blocks, warm blood, pray the reaper don't spin back round.
Yeah. Fiends at the buzzer, same faces, different veins screaming for a fix. Phone ring, where you at? Same question every night. Same little wrist. Plug talk, shadow deal, stairwell echo. Shoes tied tight for the chase. Cop car creep past low, hand on my belt, sweat running down my face. Big bro did 10 flat, came home thin with a stare like frozen rain. Told me all that shine, it's just cuffs and the badge and the judge with your name. Now I'm in this booth, ink on my hand from the pad in the duffel bag. Trying to trade war stories for a stage in a crowd that don't wave no flags.
Black cold blocks, warm blood, all we know is push or drown. Whole hood built on mud, either lay low or hold this down. Cold blocks, warm blood, pray the reaper don't spin back round.
Gunshots sound like arguments, arguments sound like love out here. Love sound more like promises, that vanish when that smoke up here. I keep my back to the wall, eyes on the door, ear to the street. If I make it past the fall, I'ma put all of these ghosts on the beat. Yeah.